Hey everybody, welcome to Harmon Garage. I'm Aaron. This video I'm going to change things up a little bit. Instead of taking you on a step-by-step process of finishing up Hot Shot, we put her in hiding. So I decided that I'm not going to do step-by-step finishing up the interior and the last little touches on this thing. I'm going to finish it up and then I'm going to do I want to try to make a really cool big reveal video when the truck's all done. So I'm down to the wire on it. There's very little left to do, but I came across some parts that we needed that we don't have, so we got those on order. We're just waiting for them to come in, but it's really close. I can have that truck done in probably an hour now. So that being said, no more Hot Shot updates other than it's still here in the shop. So today I'm going to do more of a vlog than a how-to like I normally do, and going to show you guys what's going on with rumrunner here and maybe get a little bit of stuff done to it. As you can see, since the last time I updated you, I've put the carburetor and an air cleaner on. That is the carburetor and maybe the air cleaner that I'm going to use, but they're just bolted on there right now to keep the motor clean and all that good stuff. So other than that, since the last time I videoed rumrunner, I don't think I've done anything else to this truck. So I've been slowly collecting parts as I have the availability to do so, and we've got a couple things gathered up that we can start doing, and there's a couple other things that I want to do too. So this is going to be more of a hey, this is what I'm doing, hey look it's done type video, and we'll see how it works out. So first thing I'm going to do is go through. I got a gear reduction mini starter for it with an install kit, so we can get that put on. I got the alternator, and somewhere around here, yeah, right there, I got my lower alternator mount, my spacer, and my turnbuckle. So I got everything to mount that. We can get it on. There's this little box over here. I don't know what it is. It's just sitting around here in the bed. No, we got us a radiator, and not sure. I haven't even opened this yet, as you can tell by the box still being closed. But let me see if I can open this up with one hand while I talk to you guys with the other one. So I might need to sharpen my knife. So this is not sponsored, first of all, and it's not one of them fancy radiators that come with the shrouds and the electric fans and all that like we used on Long Step that I wish it was. But sometimes you just do what you can afford to do, and what I could afford to do was order this off of eBay. So we'll open it up, see what kind of quality it is, and hope for the best. Well, first glance it looks like a radiator, so that's a plus. Get it out of here. Doesn't look that bad. I know it don't really make a difference, but all the welds on it look pretty good. See if I can get it out of the bag here. All aluminum. I don't remember if it was a 3-core or a 4, but either way it should be plenty to cool this truck. So It's got the optional oil cooler, which I'm not going to use, I don't need. And it has a trans cooler, which I'm not going to use because I don't need, because we got a manual. So other than that, it's a pretty nice looking radiator. I'm going to try being the key word in that, to make my own shroud for electric fans. And I've got some electric fans in there on the shelf that I may use, or I may come into some money between now and then and just buy some new ones. But probably gonna end up using a couple that I got sitting in there. So we got the starter, alternator, radiator. I don't have the upper radiator mounts. I thought I had them. I pulled them off of that green Tahoe that I got for parts. But I've searched high and low and I cannot find them. So they either went down the road with the Tahoe, or they're here and I put them somewhere where I wouldn't lose them and I lost them. So I don't see them anywhere, but we got the radiator and all that. I'm gonna start putting some of this stuff in, and once I get it in, I'll bring you back and show you what she looks like. So spider webs on my face, everything else, hang tight. All right, we got our alternator mocked up. Our bracket's on. Had to drill the alternator out because this head takes a 7/16 bolt instead of a 3/8. So we just had to open up the hole in the alternator here a little bit so our bolt fit. Got our turnbuckle adjuster on, got our lower bracket. So that's done. Next thing I'm gonna do is crawl under there and see if this starter is going to fit. Not sure if it is or not, so we'll find out. Chevy small blocks, if you don't know, they have a straight across bolt pattern, but they also have a diagonal bolt pattern also. Some blocks have both, some only have the diagonal, some only have the straight. I went down to Sibley's and bought this starter, and I didn't look to see what it had first, so I'm gonna get under there and try to put it in, and we'll see what happens. All right, well, I got the starter in and everything lined up well. Looks good. So that's a big plus. I set the radiator in. That, on the other hand, may be a little bit of a problem. I might have to do some modifying to get it to fit, or it might not work at all. But when I ordered it, it said that it was for this truck, and it may still be, but nothing lines up. So I do fabrication work, so no big deal. I'll make it fit one way or another. The only concern I have is this filler neck is way above the cowl here, and if I look down along here, it looks like it's going to be above the, looks like it might hit the hood. So I won't know for sure until I get it mounted exactly where I want it, set the hood on, see if it's going to fit or not. But it looks like it's too tall, so we may have to adjust the core support a little bit so we can lower the radiator. I've got probably an inch or so that I can lower it, and that would probably be enough to solve that problem. So we may end up having to do that, but if we do, we do. On a side note, that bright aluminum radiator looks really cool sitting in there, from the front anyways. So I'm just tinkering around today. I spent all week working on Hot Shot over there, trying to get it ready for the big reveal. And I got a short day today because my son's got a doctor's appointment, but I wanted to get out a video for you guys. So I'm just kind of tinkering around. I'm not really starting any major projects. That's why I'm doing this kind of, you know, more talking vlog video to just to get a video up. I enjoy doing them, so it is what it is. I'm gonna pull the wiring harness out. All my headlight connectors and everything are still there. It disconnects right down here. I'll take that off. I'll pull that whole harness out, and I'm gonna relume the harness so it looks nice and pretty, because you know I'm all about pretty, like me. And but yeah, we're gonna pull that out, get that cleaned up, and then we're gonna find out our wiring. We'll get rid of everything that we don't need. I think this harness here is pretty much just the headlight harness, and then I got my engine harness down here, and I am gonna use some of the wires off of, but not many. I'm basically gonna build my own engine harness for this truck, so yeah, so we'll have to do that. I want to pull the whole interior out. These seats aren't even right for this truck, I don't think. And I have new seats for the truck. I got to put my shift tower back in. I had to take it off to get the motor out. I'm going to pull the carpet. If anybody has, let me go to the other side where you can see a little bit better. If anybody has this top piece of the dash, the rest of the dash is in pretty good shape. I guess that top piece is kind of the whole dash frame. So if anybody has that piece, comes over here, goes around up to the back of the gauges and all that stuff, in good shape, not cracked, nothing like that. You want to sell or get rid of or whatever, leave me a comment, send me an email. My email's in the description below. I'm interested in finding one. I don't care what color it is, I can paint it, but I definitely need a dash. So what else? Anyways, we're gonna pull the seats out. We're gonna pull the carpet out. The carpet looks like it's in pretty good shape, other than it's really dirty. So I'm gonna see if I can use some old tricks and clean that up. The door panels are not broken, but once again, they're pretty rough, so I'm gonna see if I can clean those up. We're gonna get rid of this gauge cluster altogether and make our own gauge cluster. There's a lot of stuff going on. I don't get a lot of time to work on it because this doesn't pay me, so I have to do it when I can. Today's a good day. I'm waiting on parts for Hot Shot, and I can't get Hot Shot out to get something else in. The shop's full, so we're playing. Another thing, this is the grill that I'm going to use here in rumrunner. I do not like chrome. I do not want any chrome on this truck, so I'm up in the air arguing with myself. I don't know if I want to have a flat black grill or if I want to match the body color. So I'm going to do a little survey, and I want you guys to drop a comment down there and tell me if I should paint that semi-gloss black or match the body color. And we're also going to have a painted front bumper, so keep that in mind. It's probably going to be body color. It may be black too. It all depends on what you guys decide on the grill. And don't leave me a comment. Say it's your truck. You can do whatever you want. I'm asking for your honest opinion. If this was your truck, would you paint that body color or would you paint it semi-gloss black? So leave me a comment down there, let me know. I got headlights and parking lights and my tail lights. I'm not buying new ones like I usually do because I want to restore these to show you guys how to restore them. So got a headlight restoration kit, we'll do that. This truck ended up not being as low as I want it to be in the back. It sat really high for some reason to begin with, and I put the 4-inch drop on it and it just didn't get it down where I want it. So I'm gonna do a DIY axle flip. I've had people ask me about doing that before, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We'll get that done, and it's coming along slow. I gotta wire it. I've got the fuel system in there set up. I just have to hook up a line. I got to put the pump in, and then I have to hook up the fuel line from the filter to the pump to the carburetor. Got to get the wiring done, get the interior done, put all the lights and stuff back on, and then we're going to lower the back some more. So we're not crazy far off, but we're not that close either. So I'd like to get it done. I'd like to drive the dang thing, but you know, I'm I'm waiting on a phone call about parts for Hot Shot, and the phone's ringing, so I'm gonna go grab that real quick and I'll get back with you guys in a minute. All right, so I've kind of gone over Rumrunner, what we got going on here, what we're gonna be doing to him, and make sure you comment and let me know which grill option I should go with. A couple other things we got going. You guys remember Flip Truck out here? We might be taking this truck a little bit further than we originally planned, and it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna get lowered quite a bit. We might do some stuff, extra stuff to the interior and stuff like that. So if you're not subscribed, you're not gonna wanna miss it. This truck's gonna turn out really cool. And if you're not familiar with it, there is a big Chevy truck show basically in Tupelo, Mississippi in October. It's called Truck in the Trace. And the goal is to have this truck done to go put up for sale at Truck in the Trace. So that gives me, we're in July, August, September, 2.5 months to get it done. So there'll probably be a lot of videos coming on that, and it's going to be a crunch to get it done. We'll see how much we can do and how great we can make it, but it's definitely going to be good. And I'm hoping by the time we get wrapped on that, it'll finally be time to bring this in. This is my 76 C10. If you've been with the channel for a while, you'll know that I've hauled this across the country with me. I've been keeping it. It's supposed to be a drag truck. It's going to be a drag truck. I've collected a lot of parts for it. It's going to be very unique. And I was working on other stuff and don't have time, but the time has come. It needs to get in the shop. It needs to get started on because I need to get racing again. So that's going to be coming back in very soon. And we'll get started on that. And that's going to be a ton of work. I'm going to do all the chassis mods myself, put the roll cage in myself. I got a motor I'm building. I'm still trying to find a couple parts for. Haven't had a whole lot of luck, but yeah, that's gonna be cool. We got the school bus. If you haven't seen the video on the school bus, I'll put a link for it up here. It was pretty cool. We got it a ways away, had to get it running, drove it back. I think it's a pretty cool video, but you'll have to check it out. And I haven't mentioned what I'm actually doing with that bus before, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you because I'm hoping it'll intrigue some interest. But I'm gonna make a toter home out of that bus to pull my race car trailer. So we're gonna shorten up the actual body of the bus, maybe shorten the frame up a little bit so we can put a gooseneck hitch on it. And then we're going to use it to tow a big enclosed trailer with the race truck in it when it's done, so we can go around to different events and go drag racing and whatnot, because that's the whole plan. So I know this video is not much. Y'all are probably bored, and I can't say I blame you. Like I said, I didn't get a whole lot of content this week because I've been working on this behind closed doors under wraps, because I want to finish it up without showing you guys what I'm doing to it, and then I want to try to make a really cool big reveal video on it. So it's just a little update of what I got going on. Tinker around with Rumrunner a little bit. We need to get him going, and that's gonna do it. Just a little update here. There will be good content next week. I'll have some new videos come out. Not sure what they'll be yet. Hopefully it'll be that big video, the big reveal video on Hot Shot, but if not, we'll get it outside. While it waits, we'll get Flip Truck in here and get started on it. And who knows, maybe I'll even pull the race truck in for a day or two and get started on it. But I appreciate you guys for watching. If you're subscribed, thank you. If you're not, please do. Leave me a comment, whatever you want. I read them all. I try to respond to them all. If it's about this video, cool. If it's not, just say hi. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time.